The girls' semifinals of the TCU Bi-County tournament played tonight in LaVille. Bremen facing Argus in the early game and up big at halftime and keeping their foot on the gas. Haley Rodriguez, nothing but net from beyond the arc for Bremen. Maddie Vanderweel gets a late drive and shot on net for the Dragons off the mid-range play here late in the game, but Bremen's offense was just too much for them to handle. Bailey Vermillion going to add 3 more to the final tally, and the Lions win it 42-16. And after that, it was John Glenn and Triton in the late game. And the first bucket of the contest comes courtesy of Lexia Hostrauser, who's going to rebound the missed shot and put it up and off the window for the 2-point lead. John Glenn answers. Seja Lang going to drive right through the traffic and get the little runner to go. The shooter's touch there for Glenn. But Triton was good on the glass tonight. Abby Veers is going to rebound this miss and get the bucket for herself. Trojans win a close one, taking it 31-29. So it's going to be Triton and Bremen for the girls' Bi-County title on Saturday. Tomorrow night, we'll find out who will get there in the boys' game. We'll have all those highlights plus highlights from all over northern Indiana and southwest Michigan here on Hoop It Up.
A lot of games coming up.
Of course.
All right, Pete, thanks.
Out to the 55th annual Bi-County tournament as last year's champs, the Bremen Lions, take on Argus in the second quarter. Aaron Koffel finds Haley Rodriguez on the outside, and she is money from deep. That puts the Lions up 27-5 to the second half now. Koffel dishes it to Bailey Vermillion, and she cashes in with ease. Bremen really starting to separate themselves from the Dragons. A few minutes later, Vermillion is open on the outside, and this time she knocks it down from downtown. Bremen advances to the championship with the 42-16 win. But who will the Lions play for the Bi-County title? To the second game in Cox Gym between the John Glenn Falcons and the Triton Trojans. Early on, Lexia Hostrauser gets the board on the miss and then puts it in. Trojans are out to the early lead. A few minutes later, Hostrauser tries to connect from deep, but this time she's off, and Abby Vyers is there for the putback. Trojans on a 6-0 run, but the Falcons make a late push as Seja Lang avoids traffic in the paint and gets the shot to fall. But in the end, Triton escapes with the 31-29 victory. Out to the consolation bracket now in the auxiliary gym as New Prairie squares up with Culver Community. In the second half, Sarah Walters gets the rock down low and gets it to go off the glass. That puts the Cavaliers up 54-45. However, the Cougars look to claw back as Eva Dodd steps back and nails the triple. That makes it a 6-point ball game. Later on, Madison Shadrow drives baseline, and then she gets the hoop and the harm. This one came down to the wire, but Culver Community comes out with a 60-57 win. Sticking in the Ox Gym, tourney host LaVille takes on Oregon Davis. We pick things up in the first quarter. Nice pass from Caitlin Sauer to Jaden Worthington for the bucket. Bobcats are up by 5 early. Later on, the Lancers try to narrow the deficit as Allison Metters drive steps and converts. LaVille now only trails by 2, but Worthington showed her worth tonight as she gets the rock again in the post, spins, and then knocks down the layup. Oregon Davis wins it 54-36. And of course, we will be back out at LaVille High School tomorrow night for the boys semifinal matchups in the Bi-County tournament.
Understand you got a busy night tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, 16 games on tap. It's going to be good.
Excellent. All right, Mark, thank you very much.